Live from downtown Tuvalu, it's the first Commonwealth Verjies. Now here are your hosts, the Washing Up Podcast, Chris and Kristie. Yes, yes!
Thank you!
Tuvalu, we are here!
Oh, what a beautiful evening it is here in Tuvalu.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Chris, for that lovely introduction. My name's Chris.
And I'm Kristie.
This is the Washing Up Podcast, and this is the Commonwealth Verjies.
Oh, it is indeed.
It is Night of Nights.
It is, and we couldn't have been more happier than to bring it to you from one of the most beautiful places, one of the most unvisited places on Earth, Tuvalu.
Indeed, we are talking about the fourth smallest country on Earth. Fourth smallest country on Earth.
So small, just a little bit of a sea rise and it'll be gone forever. So let's do what we can to reduce those carbon emissions, folks.
I wonder, by the way, if like Hutt River counts as a small nation. Because, again, Hutt River, for those again in Canada who don't know, it was a man who created his own sovereign state in the middle of Australia.
Like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Hutt River, yes,
Yeah.
here in Australia. He passed.
He did,
recently.
but his son still runs Hutt River.
Yes, the royal succession.
The succession plan
succeeded.
The succession plan in Hutt River has come to fruition. But why are we talking about Hutt River when we should be talking about this great night of nights? We are referring, of course, to the Commonwealth Verjies, and we are here on New Year's Eve as part of an extravaganza.
Oh, absolutely. 2019 was about to be farewelled, but we wanted to take this time to look back upon some of the most wonderful and glorious moments in the Bake Off that we have seen thus far.
Yes, in this 2019, of course.
Yes.
And in this 2019, we are dealing with two shows for the price of one, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking to our lovely Canadian brethren and, of course, our Dinky Die Aussies. The Dinky Die Aussies. Oh.
They put the Aussie in Bake Off.
So
I'm sure that fits somehow.
Well, they do, because it's Australian Bake Off. So that's how
they put the Australian and Great Australian Bake Off.
So as those people who listen regularly will be aware, we did announce, of course, that this lovely night of nights was going to be held in Hawaii. And we had everything booked.
We did. But then we got a royal intervention. We've had the Queen on this podcast several times. And we received a royal decree that we could not host the Commonwealth Verjies in a non-Commonwealth state.
Yes. So we needed to be somewhere where the Commonwealth was represented.
Absolutely. And also with Scott Morrison's recent faux pas of fucking off to Hawaii while Australia burns, we thought it would also not be good optics.
How good are holidays?
Oh, how good's the beach? How good's New Year's Eve on Sydney Harbour?
How good are holidays? Holidays are amazing, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we thought about this long and hard, and obviously also the Queen wasn't very happy. Like, the whole Cook thing is still a bit raw with the royal family too, So we needed to come up with somewhere else, and we decided to sort of put it out to tender. Mm-hmm. We asked around, and what we found indeed was we found Tuvalu.
And, it's just meant to be, because they even have fun in the name in the airport.
Exactly.
Funifetti.
And look, when we landed, it was beautiful. I mean, we were in the first class section, which was the front two seats.
Oh, yes.
The propellers were lovely out the window. It was a beautiful sight.
Oh, yeah. They had
and the blue roof of the international terminal.
Yes, gorgeous. And I just want to thank Joseph for the beautiful cocktail on arrival.
Oh, wasn't it lovely?
It was delightful. It had a little straw in it, and a little it was a paper straw too, and a little, what's it called, umbrella.
Well, I mean, the other thing you've got to remember, and it's very important to remember this, is if any country on Earth is thinking carbon neutral,
yes,
it's Tuvalu.
It is. They're
because they might vanish.
They might. So not only that, we're here to raise awareness about climate change, which is real,
and of course we're also here because Tuvalu is, of all of the nations on Earth, and this is a very, very real fact about Tuvalu, it is the least visited country on Earth that is not affected by warfare.
We're doubling their tourism
by
being here, the two of us.
Now, you, of course, have sampled some of the delights already we got here. Now, I, of course, have been dealing with the business side of things.
You have,
And I am here today to head up the new advertising campaign for Tuvalu.
Yes.
Right, so they've asked me to sing the jingle.
Oh, please
so
do.
I will sing the jingle. Tuv, tuv, Tuvalu, tuv, tuv, Tuvalu, tuv, tuv, Tuvalu. Visit Tuvalu, my darling. See, it's a lovely... Where's the crowd?
Yeah.
Oi! That's better. That is much better.
We've got cocktails being served here by the Madagiggly Bar.
Did you get this crowd off Yelp, by the way?
No, they're just complimentary.
Oh, wonderful.
From the Tuvalu Tourism Association.
So these are actually thrown in?
Yeah. They're
amazing.
Like, if you're going to live broadcast from here, let us provide a crowd. Let us provide some cocktails. Let us provide some delicious food from Blue Ocean and 3 Teas.
Oh, Blue Ocean. We had a lovely meal at Blue Ocean.
We did indeed.
Delightful. I've not enjoyed a meal that much in days.
Neither have I.
Like, it's been days since I've had a meal that was that good.
It's like, can you please just make it any more funky and beachy than at Blue Ocean?
It is Tuvalu's outstanding restaurant.
It is. I'm here for it day and night, and I'll be there for breakfast tomorrow. I'll go and eat at it next year. Get it?
Oh, I get it. So in other words, before our flight takes off in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
The atmosphere is wonderful too. It's just electric in there. So I'm looking forward to going back. And what I love particularly is the hand-painted sign over the door.
Oh, it's very beautiful.
It's the homely touches. But anyway, we will talk more about Tuvalu as this lovely awards
start
night
unveiling its treasures and its beauty.
Indeed, but we need to get to business. We need to get down to brass tacks, Kristie.
We're not here to drink cocktails and talk about the sights and delights of Tuvalu.
No, we are, but not
just.
Predominantly, we are here to deal with Bake Off, and in particular, the Great Australian and the Great Canadian Bake Off, not baking show, Bake Off. Fuck it, change the name.
We're here to ensure that people are recognised for their contribution to these wonderful institutions that have kept us so happy throughout 2019.
Especially the return of Australian.
Yes, finally. Let's not have another year without Bake Off, because we'll all be disappointed and might riot again.
And we really don't need another New Zealand fill-in.
No.
Anyway, let's get on to Australia and now Canada's Night of Nights, shall we? So the first award.
Yes.
So would you please do the honours of the first award?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to bring back some bittersweet memories. I think a bit of time has passed, but probably not enough, as I am pleased to announce the Casino Regina Spirit of Canada Award.
Now, before you announce the winner, I do need to say to the audience, this is a sponsored award.
It is.
And by sponsored, I mean part of our conditions from last year's unpleasantness.
Yes.
We agreed as part of the whole...
reparations.
Yeah, reparations, that we would name an award after Casino Regina.
Yes, and who better for it to go to than Casino Regina's own Jody?
Yes, there we go. It is Jody's award.
Oh, Jody is a first-time nominee and winner.
Thank you. Well done. Now, unfortunately, Jody's plane was sort of sent elsewhere, and we've got a bit of a problem with some of the, unfortunately, some of the nominees.
Because we didn't get to tell everyone in time.
It was
that
really
we were
late.
From Hawaii to...
with the Tuvalu. Like, we forgot to actually get all... That was my fault.
Yeah, your fault. Completely.
I normally make all the phone calls. I normally make all the flight arrangements. I tried to make some last-minute flight arrangements. And unfortunately... Jody's in Vanuatu. So
still nice, still an island.
I'm sure that Jody would be thrilled to be here. I'm sure she would be thrilled to accept the award. To be honest with you, she's probably thrilled with being on a beach in Vanuatu. So
if you can't get to Tuvalu, go to Vanuatu.
And I believe Casino Regina is paying for that one anyway.
Yes.
So I'm fine with that. I mean, as employers, they're probably paying for it anyway. So let's move on to our second big award. And I'm referring, of course, to the Vegan of the Year.
Yes, now this is a very prestigious award put together, and the nominations are put forward by people who refuse to eat meat.
Yep.
Love animals dearly, and just wanted to compliment someone who is bringing the sexy back to vegans.
Now, of course, I have great issue with Vegan Week, as we all know. And, I mean, funnily enough, one of my biggest issues with Vegan Week was the Brits stole it. But also I have other issues with Vegan Week, as we well know. You can hear, of course, Leo is running around outside.
My love. Let us, yes.
Leo is very proud of Vegan Week. As an animal, he is a lover of Vegan Week.
He's like, don't kill us to eat.
Yeah, exactly.
us.
Although, why would we be eating dogs? We wouldn't be. Anyway, the Vegan of the Year. The award goes to It's Anston.
Oh, Anston.
It is Anston.
Wonderful.
This is Anston's first nomination and first win.
It's a 1 for 1 for Anston.
So, as he moves along now, Anston, here we go. Here is your award.
Oh, I can't believe I won this. Thank you. Let me start off by saying thank you to everyone who's trying to take credit for this award. I can't list all your names because it'll take me forever, but thank you. Let me also thank David Hills for making me eat his non-vegan honeycomb. Oh, I have no idea, but that was really good. Then also thank Angela for trying my lamb on the show during... Which week? I don't even remember. It's been zonkies ago.
Thanks, Anston.
Thank you, Angela. I think it would have been amazing with ratings of this show. We would have got a few followers on Instagram as well.
Okay, everyone, let's give it up for Anston.
But also, I would like to thank all my vegan and my non-vegan friends for following me on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat.
I think
yes, I'm plant-based, but I like to call myself vegan to make sure I keep getting all this.
Come back to Anston?
So
yeah, we'll move on. We'll come back to Anston.
Some great recipes.
We should move on.
It's really done, guys. But thank you for this award.
Thank you.
Anyway,
also, can you go check if you're in the UK or if you're in Germany? My recipes are out on the Vegan Good Food magazine. So it's Vegan Food and Living magazine, pretty much.
Excellent.
UK's #1 top-selling magazine for vegans. I got 3 full pages of recipes, so go check it out. Follow me on Instagram. Give me all that love. But again, thank you so much for this award.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you, Anston.
Thank you very much. You know what they say about vegans?
What?
Oh, they'll tell you.
They'll fucking tell you.
Oh, they'll tell you. And Anston, they're no exception. Thank you very much, Anston.
Thank you
well
for
done
telling
on
us.
your Vegan of the Year
Congratulations.
award. So we need to move on.
Yes.
And we need to move on. And in the spirit of sort of ocean and adventure, the next award
Yar.
has a ring to that. So we are giving out the Robert Ballard Award for salvage. Now, Robert Ballard is the man who discovered the location of the Titanic, among many other ships. And it's kind of fitting, really, I think, this award. So if you would please...
gather round, you scurvy sea dogs. And listen up, because we got a beautiful award for one landlubber. Her name is Mary!
Oh, that is amazing. And, of course, she wins for her amazing... Well, what ended up being a shipwreck.
A shipwreck.
It wasn't necessarily intended that way.
But the woman could salvaged it as best she could.
She did indeed. And I'm so proud to accept this award on her behalf. She's in Fiji.
Yes, we booked the only flight to Tuvalu.
Yeah, basically.
In time.
So everyone else has sort of got here. Like some people have got here by raft.
Yeah.
I saw one person, and I'm not going to reveal.
Jet ski.
I'm not going to reveal who, but one person floated in on a unicorn.
Oh,
one of those inflatable unicorns.
There is one person that I'm hoping made it here because they can just float through the ocean. I presume they just catch a mertaxi or something.
I would hope so, but I mean, I'm not sure if she's a warm water person. Anyway, we'll come back to that later.
For her now.
So while you do that, I will unveil our next award winner.
Ooh,
and it's a prestigious award.
It is, oui, monsieur.
Now, this is an award that has been handed out previously, Best Apron. So, Best Apron is an award that has been out before. Previous winners of this award include Chris. So, and this year's winner, though, has been inspired because this year's winner has made it the Coco Chanel Award.
Indeed.
For the Best Apron. And the winner of the Coco Chanel Award for Best Apron, well, there really is only one person, ladies and gentlemen. It's Don.
Woo!
It is Don.
Let's go,
This is Don's first nomination and first award at the Verjies. Now, Don unfortunately could not be here tonight, but Don did send a speech for me to provide for the audience.
Oh, fantastic!
So I'm just going to read what Don has provided for us. Thank you. Just like Star Baker, somebody had to win it, so it might as well be me.
Yes.
I would first like to say that only 12 snails were harmed during the filming of the show. I would like to thank the Fred Hollows Foundation for repairing all the retinas that were burnt due to the brightness of my aprons and shirts throughout the show, and I will send through my $25 donation shortly. I would also like to apologise to French restaurants in Paris that have lost business due to me baking French food on the show. People, mine is an interpretation only, not the real thing, so it is safe to eat in Paris. And finally, here's to the mature men that can bake. We did it! Oh, Yes,
Don.
you are right to applaud Don. You are right to applaud Don.
I hope he hears this at home and knows how much he means to the people here at
Did you see that banner?
I did.
There's a banner.
It says, "Our Don, we miss you."
Exactly. Oh my God! It's just.
Should we do it a little?
Our Don's apron, and I ask you, is he very good? Yes, he is. So with this, as the president of the Verjies committee,
yes,
it has been my honour to reveal to the audience right now we have 3 Hall of Fame nominees.
Yes.
Who will all be inducted tonight. They'll be enshrined in the Verjies Hall of Fame, joining Maggie Beer.
Yes, I just want to give everyone an update on the actual Hall of Fame. We have begun construction. By that I mean I went down to Bunnings and priced some wood. I did purchase some nails and a door. So construction has begun. A site still to be established, but we have the door and some nails.
And also, far more importantly, our Hall of Fame is an actual hall.
It is.
It's not. There's no other rooms off it. You open the front door. It is just a hallway.
So we've started it. We've got the hall. I mean the door, and maybe by next year we'll have a hall.
I know that could be amazing.
I know.
Can you imagine the actual Hall of Fame?
Yeah. So for now I've got some clips. I'm just gonna some double-sided tape and some clips so we can just pop them up on the back of the door in preparation for when construction commences.
I'm so looking forward to this. So anyway, I've been told that this first Hall of Fame winner is someone who is long overdue and should be acknowledged.
Yes.
So I haven't seen the envelope personally.
No.
I'm looking forward to this.
Okay.
This could be good.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, there was lots of winks when I picked up the envelope. So
right.
Here we go. The first nominee, person awarded to the Verjies Hall of Fame is... Oh, for fuck's sake. It's Robert. It is Robert Harwood, ladies and gentlemen.
Isn't that wonderful?
I mean, yay!
Well done, Robert.
Stop this.
You need to cut it out.
I want the fucking Hall of Fame.
Show some grace, Chris.
Trying, alright? Anyway, Robert gets the Hall of Fame, and I'm just reading off here, for being the most awarded baker in Verjies history.
Yes.
So I believe Robert has sent us
maybe a bit of a favourite with the president.
Apparently. So he has sent us, I believe, this video clip. The audience will hang on. Can we just set the projector up, please? Yeah. Just plug that in. No. Unplug the air conditioner. You don't need that. There's no sides to the hall. There's no sides to the hall.
Just put it on.
Okay.
Let's get it going.
Robert, let's go.
Hi Chris and Kristie, thanks so much. This is an incredible honour. I can't express how much it means to me. Really love the show, love having been on as part of your lineup of guests, and I'm really looking forward to just hearing the rest of the awards show. Sure that Chris would know what this honour is like because he's on the committee. Surely he would have had to have won one by now. Anyway, love you guys lots. Have an excellent awards day, and I will chat with you again soon. Bye.
Oh, fantastic.
Thanks, Robert. That is wonderful. That is...
That's great.
That's wonderful.
He's well-deserved, Robert.
It's well-deserved by Robert, but give Chris a chance. Anyway, our next award.
Yes, brought to you by Tourism Lebanon.
Tourism Lebanon are sponsoring this one.
Yes.
It is called...
the Mamamul Awards.
So indeed, it is the Mamamul Awards, and there's only one person this could possibly go to.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this award is Sue. It is Sue. Well done, Sue.
Well done, Sue.
This is Sue's first nomination and first win.
But definitely not her first Mamul.
No, not at all. And we saw that, of course, during that technical challenge where she just ran away with it.
Yes. And she's got books out now. I'm hoping there's going to be a new one released just dedicated to mamuls. And she's going to call it Mama Mamul.
So, exactly. And you're going to have other people going mammal because that's what they did all that week. So, obviously, congratulations there to Sue. Now, Sue couldn't be with us as well. She tried to be, but apparently Papua New Guinea was calling. So, when I miss with a destination, I really miss with the destination.
Look, I think... as I was listening to your book Flights, your whole idea was I'll get them as close as I can, and then maybe in some kind of amazing race style thing, they'll find a way to get to their next destination.
We have to remember, of course, I've studied the history of the areas in the Pacific Islands. And I know for a fact that the Polynesians were wayfinders, so, like, why couldn't everybody else be, and why couldn't there be canoes? Like, double-hulled canoes are a thing.
Moana's out there. She'll get you along.
Exactly, she can do that, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson will help. Anyway, so our next award is one that I demanded. It is a personal favour to me from the Verjies Committee, and, of course, if you would like to list the Verjies Committee...
That's you.
Thank you. And so that was it. It was a favour from me to me.
Yes.
Most outstanding contribution against Vegan Week.
This was a controversial award?
No, it wasn't. There was no controversy in the room.
There was no controversy in the actual committee, but maybe someone adjacent to the committee was a little against this. Yeah, but anyway...
Well, the person adjacent to the committee can get themselves on the committee next time. Anyway...
Well, the person adjacent to the committee has applied to join the committee and has been denied.
We're not going to talk about this while we're presenting awards. Not while we're presenting awards.
That's true. It's a beautiful day.
Can we show some class?
In Tuvalu. Yes.
Class. Anyway.
Yes, class and grace.
Anyway.
Class and grace.
The winner of most outstanding contribution against Vegan Week. It's David. It is David, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, for his little quips.
For his, especially since when they talked about follow your gut, and his response was, my gut says to put butter in it and make this properly. It was wonderful.
Agree.
There were many, by the way, people in the running for this award.
Yep.
Win was in the running for this award.
Yes.
And Don was in the running for this award.
Absolutely.
And both of them heroes. But... Of course, David was the one at the front lines. So, David was the one at the front lines. And as we heard before from Anston, of course, his honeycomb is vegan, not quite vegan honeycomb. So, I believe we have something from David down the line now. Hang on a minute. Can we just patch that? Can we turn the satellite the other way? Other. Okay, that's it. And go. We got it?
I'd just like to say thank you to everyone. Well, almost everyone. Whoever came up with that stupid idea for Vegan Week really should be shot. And then there was those Arlettes as well, but I'm pretty sure Dennis is going to take care of them. Look, there are a few things along the way that we probably could have done without, but well, all that aside, thank you. It means a lot.
Oh, there we go. That is a wonderful speech. Man after my own heart.
Nicely done.
Oh, thank you very much, David, for that wonderful, wonderful contribution to this lovely awards night. So we have our next award.
Yes, so for this award, I've managed to wrangle in a special guest.
Ooh, this could be fantastic.
Yes.
All right, hang on a minute. Would you like to bring out your special guest?
Yes, everyone, please welcome to the stage Adina Monsoon from the TV show Absolutely Fabulous.
Oh my God, Adina.
Hello.
It's a pleasure.
It is an absolute honour to be here tonight in, where are we? Marrakesh? Tuvalu. Tuvalu is one of my favourite places to come on holiday, with all the gorgeous people doing gorgeous things and just stuff. Anyway, I need to, present an award. Okay, in the envelope. Where is it? Sushi darling. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, the Absolutely Fabulous Award for all-round fabulousness. And the Rochelle Adonis Award for contributions, what does this word say here? To gold leaf and glitter.
Yes, now to quickly explain, Adina, obviously Rochelle Adonis, the former judge of the Great Canadian Baking Show, our Canadian bakers know her quite well.
The Canadians, are we in Canada?
No, we're in Tuvalu.
What's that honey yogurty smell?
Tuvalu. Anyway,
Tuvalu.
Focus, Adina, focus.
Yes, sushi.
And so,
okay.
Rochelle Adonis was legendary for loving gold leaf.
Oh, I know Rochelle. Her and I go way back.
I was going to say, didn't she do one of your many, many, many gatherings?
Oh yes, I just put on a little soiree for my friend Emma Bunton, Baby Spice, and I had Lulu there and stuff, and it was just fabulous. And I just got Rochelle, seated on just make something gorgeous for me, and she just came in with just piles and piles of gold leaf and got us all to roll around in it and then lick it off each other. It's just fabulous.
Anyway, so the winner of these awards, who is the winner of these awards?
Oh, it's Dan, of course. Well done, Dan.
Dan from the Great Australian Bake Off. Oh, that is wonderful.
I believe this is a man with buns so tight they bounce off the wall.
They do indeed, and there was a talk about in the shed Adina. There was talk about Dan, and they talked about how tight were the rolls, and they said about as tight as Dan's abs, and the response was, "I don't think they're that tight." This is a man you need to go and find. I think maybe at some point.
I'll be on the Instagram, Dan. Don't you worry. I'll have you in my bedroom in Tuvalu.
Now Dan unfortunately couldn't be here, but fortunately for him, because he is currently overseas, celebrating his engagement.
He's engaged. Who to? Who's the lovely lady?
We'll talk later, Adina. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, don't tell me it's
ladies and gentlemen, Adina Monsoon, everybody. Adina.
Always the gays.
Adina
I love
Monsoon.
you, gays. I love you, everyone. Goodbye.
Adina Monsoon. Kristie, can you believe that? Adina Monsoon.
I was starstruck. I just couldn't speak.
I was amazed that she turned up.
Oh my God, it's Adina.
I was amazed she turned up.
I loved her Pop Specs ads.
So,
thank you, sweetie.
So anyway, that was Dan's award, and congratulations again, Dan. We're going to be having Dan, I think, on once he's back in contact with the real world.
Yes.
So it is you can do this next one because
I will.
you missed out, of course, on the absolutely fabulous award.
I know,
which I wanted you to present that.
I did, but I thought I really wanted to get like one of my favourite people in to do it. So
I know.
It just makes this a rich extravaganza. No one wants to hear us babbling on for an hour and a half or whatever. They want different people presenting. Anyway,
the next award.
I'm really pleased to announce this. She is not only a winner of the Great Canadian Baking Show, but she's also the Muriel Heslop Award for Beautiful Bakes. Because you're beautiful, Natalia.
Ladies and gentlemen, Natalia, the winner of the Great Canadian Baking Show, has won the award. She has won the award for beautiful bakes. And it's appropriate.
It is. Everything she did was exquisite and gorgeous and beautiful. Just like Muriel.
Now, spotlight. Thank you.
Okay.
Stop a moment. Over the course of the past baking year, we have unfortunately lost a member of the family.
It's something that we're still coming to terms with, and I think it's only right
that we celebrate.
That we celebrate.
Okay, please, ladies and gentlemen, if you could pay attention to the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Laura was a young, bright, vibrant baker.
She brought a vitality and her youthfulness to the shed.
And unusual flavours that seemed to cry out to a nation.
She was transcendent in the way that she combined something that you'd never think would fit into a cake.
And then, sadly,
tragically,
she was taken from us by a thirst trap of a ambulance officer.
Yes, and while the gays and the single ladies who were interested in men rejoiced for the eye candy, alas, our hearts also broke as Laura left the shed.
Of course, we tried to contact her, and obviously, if you heard the podcast, you could sort of hear the ghost of Laura in the background. It was just
Laura, how we miss thee.
Anyway, so back to the show. So,
I mean, she's not dead.
No, but she's
we lost her from there.
Yeah, she's okay.
She's dead to the shed.
I mean, she's around. Probably bump into her at some point.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a moment that the Tuvalu agency have asked me to have a bit of a word.
Oh, excellent.
So this is fantastic. So what you need to think about, ladies and gentlemen, is when you're planning a holiday, would you like to go somewhere where there's nobody for miles? Would you like to go somewhere where you've got the ability to just relax? To just chill?
To take a gentle stroll through the local Philatech Museum.
The Philatech Museum is a wonderful thing. And where can you find this Philatech Museum, Kristie?
Only on Tuvalu.
Timeless Tuvalu.
Yes, you can go to Funafati Marine Conservation and swim with turtles and things like that.
you can do all sorts of fun things here in the delightful surrounds of Tuvalu.
When you're not at the National Library reading through one of their dozens of books, you can also be out meeting the locals and getting into some women's handicraft at their handicraft centre.
So when you're thinking about touring, always remember, Tuvalu, Lu, Lu, eat pineapples under tree. Tuvalu, Lu, Lu, eat pineapples under tree.
Which is just perfect when you've finished mangrove planting.
Exactly. Why don't you visit timeless Tuvalu? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the next award that we have for you today is the Jane Mansfield Award.
Oh, pink, pink, pink everywhere.
It is for contributions to the colour pink. And look, I was going to say there were many, many, many possible nominees for this.
No, there's really only one.
But of course they weren't. Start applauding, ladies and gentlemen, because the winner of this award is Annette.
Oh, yes.
It is Annette's award.
Even
Get louder. That's not right. That's better.
That's Tuvalu.
Celebrate the colour pink.
Yes.
Right, this is Annette's first win in this category. Obviously her first nomination in any category.
Yeah, and first win for anyone in this category of contributions to pink.
Exactly, but I think it's wonderful. I mean, other people that possibly could have won this award?
Janelle Monáe.
Pink herself.
Pink herself, indeed.
Indeed, she could have won this award, but thankfully Annette has won it instead. Our next award, which is one of the favourites of the audience at home. They love this award. And we've had to add a second award to it, however.
All right.
So this award is the But That's How I Always Do It award. Now, we usually award this to somebody who, despite the advice of many, many, many people within the shed or within the pavilion, ignore that and go about things their own way, often to their detriment. But we had to add an award to this one this year.
We did.
We've had to add the Second Life Award.
Because not only did they, do it their way
and it failed
every day,
it failed.
They did it again and still survived.
So, the winner of the But That's How I Always Do It award, as well as the Second Life Award, is Win for not cooking the lamb before putting it in pastry and then surviving in the great technical where no one went home.
Well done, Win.
Listen to the crowd cheering that amazing effort. That is beautiful.
He's like Bake Off Jesus.
Oh, he's like Bake Off Jesus.
Resurrected from a lamb incident. I believe that's what happened to Jesus.
That's exactly what happened to Jesus.
Because we'd always have a lamb roast on Easter Sunday.
Can I just say, this audience is the most well-behaved Verjies audience we've ever had.
Look,
I love them.
You cannot fault Tuvalu.
They have been so well drilled here. They are making sure that they are perfect representatives.
Yep,
of the wonderful Island
beautifully
Nation.
Dressed. Thank you all so much. You should give yourselves a round.
Give yourself a round of applause, people. There you go. Yeah. You do that.
Yes.
You do that.
Thank you.
This is the first year we haven't had to worry about snow.
No.
It's the first year we haven't had to worry about people watching dog racing.
No.
Because there's nothing to do outside of here.
No.
I mean, there's lots to do outside of here, Tuvalu. Lots. But today, nothing because everyone's here.
Yeah, all the mangroves have been planted.
Oh, yeah, we got there this morning. We did the last couple ourselves.
Yes. So maybe next week they'll be up for more mangrove planting.
I believe you have the next award. Let's continue.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is with my pleasure to announce the best bake-off advice. And this award goes to Angela.
It goes to Angela. Indeed it does. It goes to Angela. Angela, whose advice was, go big or go home. And I just want to say that was advice that clearly Megan took to heart in the Great Canadian Baking Show's Christmas special. When she said, it's go big or go home. And since I'm already going home, I might as well go big. So this is advice that has gone really well.
It's internationally
it is. So
taken to heart.
So should we hear from the lovely woman herself? Because I believe she sent us a missive. So Angela, please.
Thank you so much for this award. It means a lot. And I'd just like to say thank you, Alarm Clock, for waking me up on those super early bake-off mornings. Thank you to my immune system for keeping me healthy and not having to miss out on anything. And thank you to my husband for keeping my kids alive, feeding them 2-minute noodles while I was away filming. Thank you so much.
Oh, that is wonderful. That's 2-minute noodles. 2-minute noodles. Incidentally, we have a buffet at the end of this for award winners, or the ones who made it. 2-minute noodles.
Oh, absolutely. All flavours.
All flavours.
All kinds. Sui min.
Yeah, I've got the Oriental flavour.
Mi goreng.
We've got those. Look, we've even got some of the pork and the chicken and corn.
Oh, nice.
You know, those flavours that you don't see anymore in 2-minute noodles because everyone just gets chicken.
Yeah.
They just get chicken. By the way, controversial statement, chicken 2-minute noodles, the worst of the 2-minute noodles.
I'm more of an Oriental fan myself.
So am I. And look, it's not even vaguely Oriental in flavour.
No.
Like, it's rubbish. But
it's white people Oriental.
It's white people Oriental.
It's vaguely like been wafted over China or something and it's called
Again,
Oriental.
it's the concept, of course, where we just say that, you get the white people who just say Asian flavours. Like another show we're not talking about today because they don't deserve an awards show. Do they? You don't deserve an awards show, MasterChef.
Until you pull up your socks, get your shit together, we will not be awarding you.
Thank you.
No Verjies for you.
Thank you, by the way, for replacing the host. Anyway, moving on.
Moving right along.
Look, I think this has been the most eagerly anticipated award all year.
Absolutely.
Would you like to do the honours in this one? Because I think you will do justice.
Look, the best one-liner of Bake Off series is a prestigious award, and people like Maggie Beer have won it in the past.
Yes, Maggie Beer won it for All Popped Up and Happy to See You.
Yes. And I think it is only fitting that this award is given to Dennis.
Oh, how could it be anybody but Dennis?
Yes.
It could not be anyone but Dennis.
Oh, his now famous line, if I may say, my last 2 erections have been a great disappointment.
Yes, Dennis. While your last 2 erections might have been a great disappointment, the line certainly wasn't. And the audience has responded. Look, you were easily, that was one of the most favourite moments of everybody this year. So well done there to Dennis. Now, our next awards are the technical awards.
It is.
So this is we don't hold a separate award show. A lot of award shows hold the technical awards separate.
Yeah, in some dingy basement underneath, the dungeons of the theatre.
Yes, we believe in putting the technical awards in the middle. However, the reason we believe in doing this is we don't do best technical.
No.
Why would we do that?
No one gives a shit about the best technical.
We're going to do the most hated.
Absolutely.
So, the most hated technical Australian.
Yes.
So you can do the Australian and I will do the Canadian. The most hated technical Australian is...
Arlettes.
Of course it's Arlettes, and we're following on from Dennis. And as was alluded to earlier by David, Dennis is going to see to the Arlettes. Dennis, of course, with the ultimate comment, I'm going to find Mr. Arlett, I'm going to hunt him down. It was wonderful, and it was appropriate, and it was accurate for what was going on.
Now, the most hated technical Canadian. Will you do the honours?
Of course I'll do the honours on this one. This is one of my favourites of all time. The most hated technical in Canadian is, of course, it's creme caramel. It is creme caramel. What a technical.
Deceptively easy and simple dessert.
Which, as we found out, talking to Hall of Famer Robert Harwood, is not easy at all because it's a completely different type of caramel. It's a different type of custard.
I know. Who knew that cheap snack you could purchase from your local Woolies or supermarket for $3 took a lot of technical skill. I think they're underselling themselves there.
But think about this. What was, of course, a past winner of this category?
Oh, it was...
Jam drops.
Oh, which, again...
You can buy for like $3 at the supermarket and get a nightmare.
Yes.
Now, alongside this, the most outstanding reaction to a technical.
Absolutely. Can only go to one person.
There is only one person that can go to. Of course, he set the damn thing. It is Bruno who gets the most outstanding reaction to a technical for walking back into the pavilion, looking at all the bakers, laughing and going, seriously, guys? It was a beautiful reaction to a moment of, what the fuck did you all just do?
It was the antithesis to what Gordon Ramsay would have done if he walked into the shed. It highlights how beautiful and caring and wonderful the baking shows are.
I know. It's absolutely wonderful. Yeah. Speaking of wonderful, we've got a bit of a crossover for this one.
Oh, yes.
So we have a Canadian award, but we have an Australian winner.
Oh, yes.
So it is the Robin Sparkles Sandcastles in the Sand Award.
Sandcastles in the Sand.
Thank you for that lovely rendition there. That is why you're here tonight.
Yeah.
That rendition.
Couldn't get Robin Sparkles.
We tried, but again,
because she's now Robin Daggers.
And also, we sent her accidentally to Botswana.
Yes,
I was really far off on that one. That flight was nowhere near.
Also, Kobe Smulders is a little bit too more famous for our budget.
We can't afford her.
No.
Yeah, we can't afford her. Especially not after last year's unpleasantness. Anyway, so the award for sandcastle construction. Well, there's only one winner. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Z. It is Z.
Vindication, Z.
Vindication at last. Look, things might have gone pear-shaped inside the bake-off shed, but you know what? You've walked out holding the Verjie. Well, you will when we get it to you eventually. But again, via video link, ladies and gentlemen, we have Z.
What's that? A 1? Oh my god, I can't believe this is so amazing. This is like the best thing. Can you imagine? Z Scott 1. This is like the best thing ever in the whole entire world. Oh, you guys, you are so special. This is just beautiful. And it's everything I've ever wanted. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
This is the one for the Woman of the World? Woman of the World Award? Is that right? Yeah, great, thanks.
You will get that rewritten. Thank you. Cheer that. You are the stars.
Yeah.
We'll get that one rewritten.
Yeah, sure. Woman of the World it is for Z.
Replace the plug. Well done, everybody. You don't applaud it a second time. We don't need that.
I can just write it in Sharpie over the Verjie.
Okay, so would you like to do this Hall of Fame nominee and induction? Because I think you are the person who can do this Hall of Fame nominee induction justice.
Mesdames et messieurs, voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Don't answer that, crowd.
Otherwise, the Verjie's Hall of Fame inductee, the second of this evening, is the delightful Megan Stacey Witch.
Well done, Megan. Megan has won. She is in the Hall of Fame. She is the most awarded baker ever. Robert has the most Australian wins.
Yes.
Megan has the most wins ever. Last year, of course, she cleaned up the Regina Awards.
She did.
She won more of those awards.
She definitely experienced Regina.
She definitely did. Of course, she was quite active within the casino as well. It was her bar tab that was largely responsible for our make good with Casino Regina.
I think she's like singularly responsible for Bill Murray's shares in the Crystal Skull vodka going through the roof.
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd. I knew it was one of the Ghostbusters.
You never get that one right, but it doesn't matter. Bill Murray probably has shares.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't you?
Of course.
Like, I'd have shares in Crystal Skull if I didn't have to pay back Regina Casino. Anyway, so...
Reparations, dear. Reparations.
Reparations. So well done to Megan, of course. The second of 3 inductees to the Hall of Fame. This gives me one more chance.
I know. You seem very excited there, my love. Is there a reason for this?
Well, I mean, look, I'm figuring I have to win something tonight.
Yeah.
This is the third one. I've got to get something. And I think I've been told that we're finishing with the final Hall of Fame.
So you figure that because we've done an Australian inductee and a Canadian inductee, then it will come down to like a baking show connected, but not.
I just
so
think
much.
that they don't necessarily want to give it to me this early because I've got to host the rest of the show.
And you'd be just ecstatic.
And I'd be just ecstatic and running around the room. And like, I'd be naked right now in the audience crowd surfing.
Yes, you would.
I mean, I'd do that anyway, but after a Verjie, like, just think, my erections would be in the air. I mean the Verjie. I mean the erection of the Verjie.
Okay, erection of the Verjie, all right. Don't get too Dennis on us there.
I'm not getting too Dennis on you. Anyway, no, madam, no, come back. Madam.
I'm sorry there. Okay, we've got the rest of the crowd. It's okay. Stop talking about erections and we'll be fine.
Okay, let's talk about something a bit more heartwarming instead, shall we?
Yes, let's. You know, in these troubling times, there are beacons of hope in a world full of despair. As Australia burns and Tuvalu is still standing, but, you know, under threat perpetually of being sunk. I mean, every wave coming into shore, it's like, will this be the last one? There are beacons of hope, like Sir David Attenborough, Greta Thunberg, and of course, in our own baking community, we must recognise the most outstanding contribution to conservation in baking, and that is Liam.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Liam. It is Liam. This is Liam's first nomination. It is Liam's first win.
Yes.
It's a night of first, ladies and gentlemen. And I believe from somewhere in a wilderness in Canada, I don't know how he's got a signal out, but I believe we have Liam.
I won! Whew. I never expected to win. This is quite the honor. I mean, where do I even start for thanking? What was the award again? Never mind. I mean, I couldn't have done it without my fawns and all the tree and the squirrels. I mean, I'm gonna have to share this award with Grace, of course.
Yes.
Of course, that's good.
Bernard.
Oh, Bernard. Can't forget Bernard.
It's really not just me that this would be for.
Petunia?
And yes, I'm just flabbergasted at my win, and I'll probably have to retreat into the woods to celebrate.
Woo!
And can I use the award? I wonder, in the woods there's not that much material to build things out of. Hopefully the award I can, melt down to a brick to add to my teepee or something. But I am honored. Thank you.
Oh, it is our pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, Liam, yes. And by the way, those Verjies can indeed be melted down for use as renewable building materials.
Yes. We always promote reuse, something and recycle. Here, reduce. Renew. Here at
everything.
The Verjies, everything. And I also hear the Bacchanalia is going off.
I've heard that too. I've heard on the other.
The fawns are dancing.
Yep, I've heard that too. I've heard
the caribous are carousing.
Yeah, I've heard that there is just a conga line into the forest.
Oh, the caribous congering. Oh,
you've never lived until you've seen the majestic congering of a caribou. Right, it is a sight to behold. They cha-cha like no one's business.
They calypso like it's going out of fashion.
Anyway, we move on to the next award now.
Their tango is shit, though.
Yeah, they're not very good at tango. And a waltz. They haven't really seen a waltz. No. But anyway. So the next award...
Volta, though. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. It's incredible. Anyway, the next one is the Outstanding Achievement Award again. It's the Outstanding Achievement in Rosewater. Now, this is a really controversial ingredient used in Bake Off.
It takes a lot of skill, a lot of finesse to get the right balance, not to overpower, to make you think you're drowning in Turkish delight, but not enough, but to not put too little in that people simply think that they're eating, maybe licking some soap or something.
Exactly. It's a very difficult balance to get right. And look, if we're talking about difficult balances, we're talking about really complex flavours that you just need to get spot on. There's really only one place to turn. Ladies and gentlemen, she might have won the Great Australian Bake Off, but this is her greatest prize. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Sunny. Woo! It is Sunny. These are sunny days ahead, ladies and gentlemen. These are sunny days ahead.
She'll give you sunshine on a rainy day and rosewater balanced to perfection.
Exactly. I believe that Sunny is able to provide the sunshine that means the rosewater can bloom.
Perfectly.
I think that was magnificent.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a poet. I am a poet laureate, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, is Sunny here tonight, or are we...
About that.
Where did you send her?
Where did I send Sunny? Singapore.
That's not even...
I ran out of destinations. All right?
Fine.
Just wait till we get to some of the other people and where I've sent them. All right?
Oh, shit. Okay, it's not my fault. I'm not on the committee. It's not my doing. I just want to make that very clear. I am not on the committee. The committee is completely comprised of Chris. I have applied for it many times and have been rejected twice as many.
Look, I tried to send you an acceptance letter once.
No, you didn't.
It's in Nova Scotia. I got that wrong too. Sorry.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Anyway, look, I've had a busy year. I can't wait for 2020, all right? It's been a busy year, 2019. I've been a bit frazzled. Being a one-man committee is tough, you know?
That's why I wanted to offer my help.
Kristie, we're at an awards ceremony.
Fine, okay.
By the way, can I just say you look resplendent in your gown this evening?
Thank you. I'm wearing Versace. Now,
Really?
literally, I went and dug up his bones, ground them into a powder, and just sprinkled them on this lovely, comfy caftan I'm wearing. So I'm literally wearing Versace.
It's delightful. Look, you wear human remains quite nicely.
Thank you.
I've gone with something that you have previously worn. I've gone to the House of Target.
Oh, excellent.
And I've gone from their lovely Salers range.
Ooh, it is a fantastic range.
Look, you wore the Salers range beautifully at the first Verjies. You inspired me. to wear this full-length gown, and thank you very much.
You look beautiful.
Sequins
it
are
shows
wonderful.
off your butt amazingly.
Sequins are wonderful. They're my thing.
They
Anyway, so moving on, and we move on to, well, you can't really get a more Canadian award than this, can you?
No.
So, the Jude Summers Award for Whimsy.
Oh.
So, obviously named in honour of the greatest whimsical baker ever, Jude. She's a hero to many. I believe the Jude
pumpkins.
I believe the Jude heads are here tonight.
Oh, yes.
They're over there in the back corner.
We see you, Jude
We
heads.
see you, Jude heads. We see you. We see your banners.
We see your whimsy.
Look, we can't help but see the whimsy.
We see you sculling maple syrup.
The whimsy, and we see you pooping hockey pucks. Can you please not do that in the middle of the pavilion here?
If you're going to, clean them up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, not with a slap shot.
Oh, that went against the wall.
Anyway, the winner of the Jude Summers Award for Whimsy goes to... It's Chris. The winner is Chris for getting key ingredients at critical times and yet still producing amazing quality notes.
Yes. Chris, the spirit of Jude lived on in you.
It really did, and I believe beaming in via satellite we have Chris.
Thank you so much for this great honor. I thought graduating med school was a great achievement, but this definitely takes the cake.
Sure does.
I've got a bit of advice for you aspiring bakers out there. Don't forget the butter, don't forget the filling. Thanks again, everyone.
Oh, that is very important. That's advice to live life by.
Almost 1 hour. You know, if he said that on the show, could have won, best advice.
If only he'd been there to give himself advice.
I know.
I really wish he'd been there to give himself that advice, but unfortunately wasn't to be. Okay, so we give the next award out, and we give the next award.
Yes.
It's another sponsored award.
It is Codral, a great Australian anti cold and flu medication.
Yep.
I'll provide this award for soldiering on.
Yep.
And this award is being given to the wonderful, the talented Claire Hooper, host of the Great Australian Bake Off, co-host I should say, for her divine work in just
slowly dying
through what could only be described as plague-level disease.
It was. Indeed. Give us some more applause. Look, you know that someone is deathly ill when Maggie Beer is deeply concerned.
Yes.
And is going, I feel so bad for poor Claire.
Yes.
So, again, that was well done, Claire, for soldiering on. You win the Codral Award. Well done. Hope you're feeling much better now. It was almost 2 years ago. I'm sure you're fine. The next award is a new one.
It is indeed.
It's kind of appropriate we have this new award, too.
It is the Star Quarterback Award. Now, you're thinking, how the hell does NHL? Is it
NFL.
NFL?
Christian sports ball, ladies and gentlemen. Sports
ball.
Or we could be talking about CFL, the Canadian Football League.
Okay, CFL then, because it's a Canadian.
Let's go with that.
How does that
Everyone's called the Rough Riders. Every team.
The Rough Puff Riders.
Anyway, nice work.
Yes.
You can go home on that one.
I can indeed. This is going out to Aurora.
It's going to Aurora, and it's going for
the Bread Week intro, where she passed a loaf, chucked it over to
She threw it to Carolyn, and Carolyn went long, and it was a beautiful pass. Yeah, absolutely beautiful pass.
They won the sports ball.
They did indeed win the sports ball, as you put it. So that is a wonderful award. Congratulations, Aurora, on that. Next award is the best presents in a garden since Lady Chatterley's lover.
And didn't we all get steamed up, ladies?
Oh, we really did. We really did. I mean,
overalls haven't looked so good.
Anyway, sorry. Anyway.
And gents, just everyone just couldn't take their eyes the magnetic attraction emanating from
the winner of this award, which is
Matt.
It is Matt Moran. It is Matt Moran. I'll just let the audience enjoy the ambience of the photo. There it is. Oh yeah, we got that.
And for those who are visually impaired or listening at home, it is Matt Moran, sexily crouched in the bake-off garden, just looking quite...
The audience is fond of that one.
With his guns out.
Yeah, it's just sun's out, guns out.
The eyes and that bald head.
The sun just radiating off his...
It's not a bald patch, it's a Solar panel for a sex machine.
It's a solar panel for a sex machine. There's a wonderful way to put it. Let's move on. Because we have the Bring Your Work to Bake Day award.
We do. Now, everyone shares a little bit of themselves in the bake-off shed, but no one got us more excited and ready for montages than Jasmine.
Oh, it is Jasmine, of course, for her opening cake, which featured, when you cut into it,
it bled everywhere.
It bled.
And why?
Because she's studying criminology.
There we go.
So there we go. So Jasmine, hang on a minute. I've got a special award here. And we haven't... The committee has sort of had a bit of a conversation.
Yes.
We've decided that this year we have to award the International Crazed Superfan Award.
Oh, that can only go
That's
to one
person.
person.
That's what we're calling it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jasmine's mother. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations.
Well done.
It's well done. Well done. This is the first time a parent has been nominated and they've won. And they've won. So you can go and tell everyone at work that not only was your daughter on the Great Canadian Baking Show, but you now own a Verjie, and they can ask you what a Verjie is and you can look confused.
Now, now you have to show up in person to accept this Verjie, because you also need to accept this yellow envelope, which may or may not contain an AVO keeping you 50 metres from our house at all times.
Yes, look, it could be a restraining order. It could be a certificate of achievement. You won't know until you pick it up. All right? I took it out of that one nicely.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
here we go.
Hang on a minute, let me just... Is that legally binding?
Yep.
Good. Anyway, yay! Well done, Jasmine's mother. Anyway.
Thank you.
Next. Oh, I've been looking forward to this because we had a bit of a mix-up.
And do what you want.
We had a bit of a mix-up.
Did we?
Yeah, so we had a bit of a mix-up because you see what happened was I had a delivery.
Did you?
Yeah, I had a bit of a delivery mistake.
Oh.
And we got one award that wasn't like the rest of them.
That's right. We got a Grammy.
We got a Grammy.
An actual
Grammy. And I'm not returning it.
No.
So look, we're gonna keep this quiet. Everyone here in Tuvalu, you've all signed NDAs, so you won't tell anyone what goes on here, because what happens in Tuvalu stays in Tuvalu. Visit Tuvalu. That is timeless Tuvalu. So
skip to your Tuvalu, my darling.
Indeed. Anyway, so we've got the Grammy here for Best New Talent.
Yes.
Now, what I've done is I've gone out and I found the only engraver on the island of Tuvalu. Because I've decided that, bugger this, we need to give this award out. And it is a Best New Talent and it's Best Soundtrack. It's both in one. And ladies and gentlemen, it has gone to Polite Disagreement. And in particular, it's gone to Colin.
Woo!
The Grammy. It is our first Grammy we have ever handed out.
Legal, non-legal or otherwise.
This is legal. This is purely legal.
Yep.
I believe it is under the ruling finders versus keepers. And I believe now we can patch through to a recording studio somewhere where we have Colin.
Colin?
Oh my God. I'm totally speechless. I don't know what to say. I mean, I have my very own Verjie. Oh my God. It's an absolute dream come true.
Do you think we
I guess I just have to
well?
thank all of Australia, but specifically my one true love, Hugh Jackman. You know, you've been by my side this whole time from day one, and I couldn't have done this without you. I love you so much. Also, I have to thank my band, Asian Riffing Trio, or as we're known in Australia, Polite Disagreement. I love you guys. I love you all. Have a great night. I'm going to go celebrate by drinking an entire bottle to myself. I love you. Good night.
Oh, that is wonderful. And Hugh Jackman returns the love.
Colin, I'm really sorry that we're only giving you a Grammy and not one of the prestigious Verjies, but I'm sure that you'll be happy with a Grammy.
Look, I think you'll eventually get there. I mean, look, it's not as prestigious as a Verjie.
I mean, they're harder to come by. I mean, how many people have Verjies versus how many people have Grammys?
Exactly. Look, not many people have Verjies. Even the people who have won them often don't have them. So, I shouldn't have said that. I said too much. Anyway, moving on.
I mean, some of us have several in a beautiful case at home, displayed.
Shut up.
Probably 3 or 4.
Shut up.
Of them. Is it 5 now? I don't know.
Shut up.
Just a nice big display
Stop
case
it.
full of Verjies.
Stop it.
Well, let me on the committee!
How is letting you on the committee going to help me win an award?
I don't know.
I mean, I am the only person on the committee, and I still can't win one. So, okay, so the Sliding Doors Award.
Yes, this is for the moment when if only things had gone differently, if only she'd made the train and those doors had slid open, she might have found her cheating husband at home. etc., etc.
Except, in this case, it's if only something had tweaked in the first bake.
You know, if only she liked cooking cakes.
Might have gone on to win. If only Cake Week was her week. Unfortunately, it wasn't. But ladies and gentlemen, the second best thing you can get is a Verjie. It's Betty, everybody.
Woo!
It is Betty. Well done, Betty. Well done. It's a proud moment, Betty. Look, you can celebrate a Verjie. Don't worry about the Canadian Baking Show. The Verjie is what matters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else matters? Taking life at your own pace.
Oh, yes.
Finding time for the small things in life.
Yeah.
Looking around and spotting a wonderful jetty that takes you all the way out to crystal clear blue paradise. You know where you can find those things?
Right here in Tuvalu?
Right here in Tuvalu. You know, shipwrecks.
Oh, yes.
Just off the coast. Not in a toxic manner.
No.
But in a lovely, jaunty, historical manner. You know where you can find those things?
Right here on Tuvalu.
Right here on Tuvalu. A local patisserie.
They do.
Guess where you can find that?
On Tuvalu.
Well, most places on Earth. But there's one on Tuvalu.
There is.
And you could visit the one on Tuvalu. They've catered a large proportion of the evening. It's a lovely thing.
It is.
We've got 7 croissants.
You know, why go to Paris when you can come to Tuvalu?
Exactly. Timeless Tuvalu. If you're lost, you can look and you will find us. Timeless Tuvalu. If you fall, we will catch you. We'll be waiting. Timeless Tuvalu. Timeless Tuvalu. Anyway, next award, ladies and gentlemen, next award. It is the best surprise appearance on a Bake Off show.
It honestly, okay, so this is a little out of thing because we're going to the holiday special.
It is a holiday special. So if you haven't listened to the episode where we talk about the holiday special and talk to 3 of the 4 contestants on the holiday special,
go ahead and do it.
But this is the best surprise appearance, and oh my god, he's done something that nobody else has done. He's done a Grammy Verjie double, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
It's Colin!
Finally, Colin, got a Verjie.
Your long wait for a Verjie is over. You've waited minutes. Some of us wait a lifetime, but minutes.
Congratulations, Colin, and he did minutes for a Verjie. Congratulations again, Colin.
You win 2 different awards on the same night at the same award show. It's unheard of.
Well,
I mean, it's the level of Colin, probably.
It's an ode to how wonderful our award show is and how magical Tuvalu can be.
Now, only one person can take this next one. There's only one person who can do this next award justice. That would be you.
Yes. So, we're in the Commonwealth, people, and because she has teleportation portals in all the Commonwealth nations, I'd like to welcome the one and only, please be upstanding for Her Royal Highness Queen Elizabeth to award her own award for contribution to Commonwealth relations. Please give her a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen! This is why we did this.
How gracious Queen.
This is why we moved the awards.
Hello. Thank you, people of Tuvalu. I would like to start by wishing you all the very best for the coming new year, and that we in the British Isles will be doing all we can to not melt ice so that you may remain above sea level. That is right, we will be keeping our drinks frozen, our ice blocks cool, and all of our ice creams perfectly crystal fresh. So here, the melting of ice is what will see us lose yet another member of the Commonwealth, and we can't be having that. So, on with the show, as they say. Oh, right. I would like to present my own award. Oh, should I read it? HRH Queen Elizabeth II. That's me. Award for contribution to Commonwealth relations for his suggestion of the Bake Off Pride Float, of which I will be primary queen, and don't you forget it, bitches, it is Jay.
Oh, well done, Jay, ladies and gentlemen. Jay has won the award. Thank you, Your Royal Highness.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Royal Highness.
Maybe I'll just head up now on my teleportation device. Top secret, you know.
Bye, Your Royal Highness. Oh my God, Kristie, you just missed the Queen again. Why do you always miss the Queen?
I had to go to the toilet.
You always miss the Queen.
I don't care. My bladder obviously just needs to go.
Anyway, Jay has won the award, and I believe we have Jay beaming in live now from Canada. Jay.
I really want to thank the Washing Up podcast for this award. It's more than I've ever imagined, and I just am beside myself. So happy, I should say. Chocolate nipples for everybody. Thank you so much.
I'm there for that.
100% chocolate nipples for everybody.
Yeah.
Look, here they come. Here they come. Jay has generously donated chocolate nipples for the entirety of this beautiful gathering. Oh,
and
look
yes,
at that.
Grab two and hold them up to your chest.
Not those ones. Don't grab her.
There. Moving right along.
Consent is important. So the next award is another one I want. This is another one I would like you to present for me, because this is, again, if someone could do this award justice, it's you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to announce, and here, just let me translate this into her native tongue. Best performance by a mythical being.
The audience understood it already, ladies and gentlemen.
In a Bake-Off series, it's Andrea!
Andrea wins.
First mermaid on the show, first win for a mermaid. It's really about equality here, folks.
Can I just give credit to our sound guy over there, who managed to translate what you said and understand that it was Andrea winning that award. He's great.
You are great. Oh, he's a Tuvalu mermaid.
Oh my God, a Tuvalu mermaid. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Give it up. Give it up for the Tuvalu mermaid.
Oh, she's your cousin. She's your Canadian cousin. That's really cool.
Fantastic. Oh my God. I like when families get together.
Oh, anyway, so do I.
Break off. Bring your people together. The next award is the most outstanding performance by a host in a bake-off shed or pavilion. Now, I've been looking forward to this. This individual has performed nigh on a miracle. Insofar as she was found to be needing to run the entirety of the show herself.
Oh my gosh.
After her colleague, previous award winner for Codral, unfortunately was unable to continue and then managed to host an entire week by herself. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mel Buttle. It's our Mel. Who else? Who else? Look, we love all the hosts equally, but we love our Mel.
Second win for Mel. Second win. Oh. Overall, not just... She's only got one this evening, but I'm talking about Verjie's past.
Overall, yes, indeed. Also... Extra...
Two more than you, isn't it, Chris?
Thank you for that dagger, Kristie. It's a pain that never ends. Also, best moment not captured on screen.
Oh, yes.
This one goes to Mel Buttle for her Claire Hooper puppet.
Yes.
Her Claire Hooper puppet. We got to hear about it in our lovely interview with Nicole, where she talked about the Claire Hooper puppet.
Yes, and it is an image that will stay with us forever, even though we didn't actually see it.
So, unfortunately, we didn't get to see it, but what an idea. Now, the most supportive host of 2019. Now, they're all supportive hosts, and realistically, we'd love to give you all this award, but we've only got one.
Yeah, and we can only give it to one, so we're giving it to the most supportive. Now, you're all supportive, but who is the most? You know? Who isn't just there eating contestants' bakes, as well as being supportive? Who's going that extra mile? Well, we've got the answer.
The winner is... It's Carolyn, ladies and gentlemen, her semi-final and final work in the Great Canadian Baking Show, especially helping out Chris and especially helping out Jodie when they were both stressed. Unbelievable supportive work there. Carolyn coming through with the goods and demonstrating what a host really should be. Some outstanding effort there. Again, just pipped to the post for the most outstanding performance by Mel Buttle, because Mel had to host the hot show solo.
Yeah, she did the work of two hosts.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Whereas Caroline just did the work of one really, really well.
Yes.
So, the most outstanding contribution by a newcomer.
And we've had 3 newcomers to the Bake-Off family this year.
Well, we've had also all the contestants
all
are
the
newcomers.
Contestants, they're also
but we've
newcomers.
had 3 major newcomers.
Yeah.
And one of them has demonstrated something that validated their entirety of their appearance in the entirety of the show.
possibly the only person on this planet who can pronounce this bake correctly.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the most outstanding contribution by a newcomer. It's Kyla for her pronunciation of Kransakake. Woo! Kransakake. Not Koitz. Kransakake.
Kyla's first year in the Canadian Baking Show, also her first nomination and first win. Is this the first of many?
I think it will be. Now, is this next award correct? I can't believe we'd be awarding something like this.
Look, after her run this year, the winner's run this year, seeing a different side to her, I am not surprised that we now have an award named after the infamous Madame Lash.
Whoa. The audience, you can see the audience is recoiling.
Yes. Sydney's underground mistress of debauchery and kink, of pleasures of
the carnal nature,
Madame Lash.
And who, pray tell, is worthy of such an award, Kristie?
Well, did this come from Madame Lash's mouth or our award winner's mouth? Ooh, you like that. While smashing a peppermint glass, it was indeed Maggie Beer.
It was, ladies and gentlemen, Women's Hall of Famer Maggie Beer, the woman for whom the awards are named. I am shocked and a little bit titillated. I am both things at once.
And I think that we all take that audio sample with us to bed at night.
It's my wake-up alarm.
Just to...
I wake up to that.
Just to get us all a little excited, popped up and ready to see the morning.
Now, I've been asked to announce the next award.
Have you?
Yeah,
Okay.
by the committee.
That was the committee's due.
Yeah, anyway.
All right.
The podcast host moment of the year. Now, as the committee has...
isn't it?
As the committee has asked me to announce it...
Verjie.
As the committee has asked me to announce it...
Here's a Verjie for the podcast host moment of the year. Oh, this is going to be so coincidental when you
and I might have...
the winner is Chris.
And I might have been reliably told that you did not win for either Canadian or for Australian. So it has to be me.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Oh, wow.
I'd like to thank all of you for coming to this proud moment. And the winner is... Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, the winner is Chris.
It's Kristie.
Yes!
For her mammoth description in the Great Kiwi Bake Off.
Oh my gosh!
That's not even nominated!
Oh! That's still in the Commonwealth? Well, hello, everyone. I'd just like to send a cheery hello to all my fiends and the Kiwi-ness of New Zealand. And remind you to keep out of the path of rampaging mammoths, because they're bad and they'll eat all your pavlova and stomp on everything. So, kia ora.
It wasn't even a category! It's Canadians and Australians. I know it's Commonwealth, but it wasn't nominated. It's not good enough.
You really need to look at your committee and maybe do a bit of a reshuffle.
I think there needs to be an inquiry.
Yes.
Just put your fucking Verjie down and read the next award, will you?
That's so shiny.
Put it down!
Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh, this is a great one. The best bake-off intro. Here we go. The best bake-off intro for this year is Vestus Pistoferum, which is Matt and Maggie in the garden.
That is appropriate. That was wonderful. Matt Moran, of course, has previously won an award for his performance in this. Matt Moran is having a night, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Moran is having a night. And as we bring our evening to a close, we've got one more award to come to. Now, these awards have been a little bit more brisk than last year's. One, because we were stuck inside the camper and had no idea of time.
And two, we are really, just gagging at the bit to get out there in Tuvalu. There is so much to see and do.
There is so much to see and do in Tuvalu. What has been your favourite thing to see and do here in Tuvalu?
Oh, it is I'm a bandit for mangrove planting. But when I'm not mangrove planting, I am down with the Philatech, you know? If you're down with the Philatech, sing it with me if you're down with the Philatech. All my homies from the Philatech Museum here tonight. Give me a round of applause.
You and the Philatech Museum guys are getting on my ass. You've been hanging out with them all day.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like getting high on stamp glue fumes.
I've greatly enjoyed snorkeling in the Funafeti Conservation Area. It's been just delightful to see the sea turtles. I mean, it's been absolutely wonderful to go and see that. The other thing that I've really enjoyed doing, I've sat down on the business side of things and I've had a bit of a chat because, of course, Tuvalu, their number one export is the .tv.
Oh, like as in like
for internet cable, internet companies like .com and .org. .tv is their international country code.
I mean, when we play Jackbox, Jackbox.tv.
Tuvalu makes a lot of money off the back of the .tv domain, and that is wonderful for them. So I think this has been fantastic. So, look, the last one is the Verjies Hall of Fame, the last announcement for the evening.
Yes.
So I would really like to do this if I can.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Because what if you're the winner? Like, that'd be a bit
Look,
up
Kristie,
yourself, wouldn't it?
Look, Kristie, I think we all know I'm not winning this award.
Well, you might, because
I've come to
3
terms.
Hall of Famers.
I've come to terms. Anyway, the Verjies Hall of Fame, and I've been told this is the grand winner. This is going on Maggie Beer Tier. I've been told.
The beer tier.
The beer tier? The beer tier is an upper class level of the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
We're building a second story to the Hall of Fame just for the beer tier.
Yes, at the moment it is just simply popping you on the...
Just a little bit up.
High, like near the top of the door.
Yeah, exactly. Top of the door at the moment. But we'll fix that.
And we'll use an actual, nail and hook, not just some double-sided tape and blue tack.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'll just open the envelope. Okay, look, I'm not going to be angry at this one because I cannot think of a more deserving person to go into the Hall of Fame than this individual. It is also possibly the greatest podcast guest in history. Ladies and gentlemen, the executive producer of the Great Australian Bake Off, it is Nicole Rogers, ladies and gentlemen. It is Nicole Rogers.
Well deserved.
This is Nicole's first nomination. It is her first win. Now, unfortunately, Nicole is trapped on the roof at Fremantle.
Oh dear.
Again.
This seems to be a recurring thing for Nicole.
Good news.
Yes.
She has a bottle of wine.
Oh, she's fine.
She will be perfectly fine.
She's sorted. She's got her New Year's Eve sorted.
But it is, I think, only fitting that this third great Verjie Awards comes to its conclusion with the induction of Nicole Rogers into the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
I mean, you really couldn't have a Hall of Fame without Maggie Beer, and you really couldn't have a Hall of Fame without Nicole.
Would it even be a Hall of Fame? Would it just be a simple hall?
It'd be a door.
It'd be a door.
It'd be a door. Like, it's Nicole that allows us to put walls up.
I mean, it is literally a door at the moment, but it would stay a door.
It would never advance from a door.
No.
So Nicole has won this. Thank you very much, Nicole. First of all, for coming on the podcast. Secondly, for Bake Off. Kind of got to say that.
Yeah.
So that is our night of nights.
Australian Bake Off.
Yes. That is our night of nights.
It is indeed.
Can you believe we've managed to get through the night of nights?
Oh, it is just such a relief.
And we're ticking up to New Year's, of course. There's a lovely party down on the beach. You, of course, are hanging out with your buds.
I am. But my thoughts and my heart is back home in Australia with all those people who are struggling with the bushfires there. And I do encourage everyone, if you can, to find some way to give generously to support those who have lost their homes and livelihoods in the Australian bushfires, or we like to call them #Morrison fires.
There are obviously
scummo.
Lots of different ways you can help out. There are different donation centres. Obviously, donations to the RFS are greatly appreciated. If you just do a search online, you'll be able to find a number of different ways you can help out. But please do, if you can, give to the cause, because like most of the east coast of Australia is burning right now.
Yeah.
And it's very much not a pretty sight.
No.
And there's literally no sign of ending. And our Canadian listeners will have heard a lot about it too, because a lot of Canadian firefighters have been sent to Australia to help out as well.
Yes.
So at this time, our thoughts are obviously with everybody really badly impacted by the fires on the east coast of Australia. But having said that, this has been a wonderful night of nights.
It has
This
indeed.
has been a glorious night. Look, I'm okay with not winning a Verjie this year.
Are you?
No, but we're pretending.
I was just going to say, what are you doing with that knife there, Chris?
Pretending and coping is what I'm doing with this. Pretending and coping.
Excellent.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that has been your Commonwealth Verjie Awards. Until next time, I am Chris.
And I am Kristie.
And we will catch you all later. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, you've been wonderful. Thank yourselves.
Tip your waiters on the way out. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.